The 7th-seeded Alexander Spartans traveled to Waverly on Saturday to take on the 2nd-seeded Fairland Dragons in the district semifinal matchup. Scoring was hard to come by in the first half of this one, as neither team was able to get it going consistently on the offensive end of the floor. Spartan forwards Jace Irvin and Zach Barnhouse were able to contribute to this half by scoring all 6 of Alexander's second quarter points. But in the second half, Alexander was finally able to get the ball rolling on the offensive end of the floor. Kyler DiAugustino came alive in this half, successfully attacking the basket in the lane after having only 5 first-half points. The two teams traded big buckets down the stretch in the second half after Alexander was able to cut down their first-half deficit. On one of the biggest plays of the night, Braden McKee was able to convert the put-back dunk as the highlight play put the Spartans in the lead of this one. But with time expiring at the end of the fourth quarter, Dragon guard Aiden Porter was able to convert the ice-cold buzzer beater to tie this game at 38 apiece at the end of regulation to send this one to overtime. In 4 minutes of overtime, each team had to grind for their points, as Alexander led by 3 yet again with less than 10 seconds left in the overtime. This is when Fairland freshman guard Brody Buchanan was able to hit this clutch 3 of his own to send it into a second overtime. After Alexander was able to make the lead 52-49, Dragon sophomore Chase Allen said he wants a buzzer beater of his own, as he hit this cold step back to send the game to a miraculous third overtime. In overtime number 3, the Dragons were barely able to edge out the Spartans by a final score of 60-58 to advance to the district final. After 3 overtimes, Alexander lost in a dogfight to Fairland here in Waverly today. Despite the ball not bouncing their way, Coach Jeff Skinner expressed how proud he was of his team to be able to hang in for 4 quarters and 3 overtimes.
You know, there's mistakes throughout the game that you could look back on, but we're not going to do that. We're at the end of the season. Even though we didn't finish with a win, I'm still incredibly pleased with this group.
Next year, the Spartans will return 4 of their 5 starters from this team, including DiAugustino, Jagger Kane, Dylan Allison, and Alex Norris. For Hardwood Heroes, I'm Cameron Young, reminding you to be heroic.